All right, hello, hello. See if anyone tunes in here. Just wanted to jump on here. And I just made myself a smoothie. Hope everyone's having a great day. Anyone tuning in, let me know where you're from. Just wanted to chat for a minute, answer any questions anybody had, say hi. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'll tell you what I put in the smoothie here. This is a good one. I got 3 dates. I have a cup of frozen blueberries. I have 4 bananas. And what else do I have in here? I have about 3/4 cup of coconut water and a packet of acai and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. That's what I got in this smoothie right here. It's really good. Hope everyone's having a great day. Anyone tuning in? Let me know if you have any questions or where you're from, anything like that. I did, oh, here's my dog. Blackberry, what are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? Come on, come out here, come on. You wanna come out here? Oh, there's my dog. This is Blackberry. There we go, she was hiding. So I did a live workout earlier. Not sure if anyone saw that, but that was a hell of a workout. I did, it was about a 15-minute full body strength training workout. It had some strength training and cardio in it, and it was really tough. So I did that earlier today. It's on my channel. You can go watch that if you wanna try a really challenging workout. It was definitely not easy, but it was fun. And yeah, don't really have a whole lot to say. Just wanted to see if anyone would get on here. Anyone had any questions for me or wanted to make any comments or questions, I'm available. So, okay, Erica Vernon says, can you recommend non-gassy fruits? I am struggling. I have 6 extra feet of large intestine. Don't want to have surgery to shorten like my GI wants me to do. 6 extra feet of intestine. Oh, wow. Recommend non-gassy fruits. Oh, that's a good question. Well, fruits don't make me gassy. So what I'd recommend is just trying different fruits to see what might work for you. And maybe there's certain fruits that work better than others. So, watermelon's very calming. I don't know if you like watermelon or if that works for you, but we're getting really good watermelon right now, so that might be a good fruit to try. Not sure if you've ever tried doing an extended water fast or an extended, get off me. Oh, there you go. 1 second. Let me close this window. Blowing things around. Okay, not sure if you've ever tried doing an extended water fast or an extended juice cleanse or anything like that to help with those issues with being gassy on fruits, but that's might be something you want to consider. If you do like an extended water fast, I recommend getting it done with supervision. And yeah, we're doing like a long water fast or a long juice cleanse. I'm not sure, like I said, if you've done that, but that might be an option for you. I would just have it supervised if you do it. Yeah, so let me know if anyone had any questions for me. Erica Brennan, thank you. We'll try watermelon and extended water fast. Great interview with Cole. Thank you, appreciate your thoughts. Yeah, thanks for the comment. Unfortunately, the interview with Cole, it was great, but we didn't have I don't think I had a good connection on my end. So a lot of the questions were cut off and stuff like that. So maybe we'll have to do it again sometime. I don't know what was going on with with my service on that one. But extended water fast. Yeah, if you do an extended water fast, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of Lauren Lockman, but he seems to be really knowledgeable on water fasting. So I might recommend checking him out, Lauren Lockman. You can find him like online. He's on Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. It's a thick smoothie. I don't know why my dog is hiding back there. Why are you hiding back there in the corner? Anyway, yeah, let me know if anyone else has any questions or comments. Freddie Kip, I'm in San Diego. It is easy to find organic cherries in Oregon. Oh, is it easy? Yes, I've been getting cherries. There is one spot that has organic cherries. I've gotten those, and I've gotten the ones that were non-organic too. So I wouldn't say it's easy. There's one place that has them. The last time I got cherries, they were just okay. I mean, I actually had some today and they were just okay. I think they're kind of going out, but I did get plums today. There's a place that I go to a lot called Vegetable Man, and it's a little fruit and vegetable stand that's open 6 months of the year. And they have really good watermelons, and the plums are now in. So I'm gonna start getting those plums. Post-Finistride syndrome, Norge says, my only issue with this approach is that I seem to burn the sugars off so fast I need to top it off every couple hours. If not, my energy dips. Yeah, so the thing is, if you're eating a lot of fruit, it digests very quickly. So, which is a good thing. You want to eat, I think it's good to eat foods that digest easily and quickly, and it's less work on the body. So one thing I do, like in my smoothie, I'll put a little bit of peanut butter in there, and that will kind of hold me over for longer. I sometimes do smoothies without peanut butter, and then I sometimes do a smoothie with peanut butter. So I noticed that if I do the smoothie without the peanut butter, I do get hungrier quicker because it's less calories and less dense, obviously. So yeah, just depending on if you're doing in your diet like no added fat, or if you're adding some fat to the diet. If you're just doing straight fruit, then you're probably going to have to eat more often, or you may get hungry until you can eat more at one time. Thank you, TK. You inspired me to buy a watermelon yesterday. Oh, that's fantastic. That's good. Good to hear. Thanks for your comment. Post-Finistride syndrome says, I have a large bowl of fruit in the morning and then go golfing, but I'll have to have a soda and muesli bar and apple and banana and more shit when out golfing. It kind of gets ridiculous on. Yeah, I know. It's like I said, the fruit definitely digests quickly. So depending on how large of a bowl of fruit, you can only fit so much in there. So you may have to eat a little more. Okay, yeah. So you're doing very low fat, under 20 grams. So yeah, that's definitely a lower fat than I do. I don't know if you're trying to lose weight or sort of what your goals are. Are you just doing that because you like to, or are you trying to lose weight or whatnot? Under 20 grams, that's very low fat. So yeah, that's one way to do it. And I definitely eat a little more fat than that personally. Ognin4, how's it going? Post-Finistride. Interesting question. I asked GPT about overfeeding on purely carbs, keeping fats extremely low. It seems like it will be next to impossible to get fat even though one is in a large surplus. Thoughts? Yeah. I mean, it burns really quickly. So if you're eating like super high carb, like just fruit and whatnot, it's gonna be nearly impossible, because like if you're eating a lot of watermelon and a lot of water-rich fruits, especially, they're so high in water and fiber that it's gonna be really, I'm not sure if people can really gain weight eating a super high water-rich fruit-based diet. When you're keeping the fat super low and the protein low and you're just eating a lot of that, it's just gonna digest quickly and it's going to burn off quickly. And there's only so many calories in water-rich fruit, so even to get it in could be a challenge. But that's definitely a good way to lose weight if you're looking to lose weight or not gain weight. Oh yeah, you're having to add dates and bananas to keep the meals more dense. Seems to work good. Yeah, I do that too. I put dates and bananas in on pretty much all my smoothies. I recommend using some dates and bananas because you can pretty much anywhere in the U.S. you can get good dates and bananas, and then it's a good dense calorie source to add into the more water rich fruits as well, for sure. So if you tuned in, go ahead and make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Helps out for that. With that. Yeah. So this is my okay. How do you go about electrolytes, especially sodium, during this diet? Because most meals are not suitable to set. LOL. Electrolytes. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have some soda in the food. I mean, there's plenty of sodium. I sometimes put hot sauce on food. Sometimes I'll go out to dinner, so anything in a restaurant has a lot of salt. But yeah, it's definitely, I would say, lower sodium than what a typical person is eating for sure. Lots of fruit, vegetables, salads, and smoothies and things like that. So yeah, I don't seem to have any problem with the electrolytes because just, fruit and just whole foods themselves are going to have all the electrolytes and sodium that you need. So that shouldn't be a problem. Salt. Yeah. So yeah, using some hot sauce or something like that always has salt in it too. So I do add some of that to my dinners on occasion, typically. Let me know, anyone tuning in, where you're at from and where you're from, and if you have any questions or comments. But earlier today, you are plant-based, but I assume you implement some meat, eggs, wild fish every now and then for the fat-soluble vitamins. I do have an animal product now and then, but not for any reason other than I just enjoy it sometimes. I do not do it for the vitamins or any of that. I mean, I'm talking like once a month. So it's pretty rare, and it's not for the vitamins, just because I like to switch things up now and then. What is a good non-dairy milk substitute? Well, there's some options. Erica asked, what is a good non-dairy milk substitute? I like almond milk in my smoothies. I have a little machine, and I don't know what it's called, but I can make my own non-dairy milk. I just put water, almonds, and some dates, and then blend it up, and it makes the milk. So you can get one of those. Most non-dairy milks are filled with seed oils. That's not necessarily true. There's non-dairy milks that I buy at my store that actually it has like 4 ingredients. It just has like water, almonds, and sea salt, or I guess like 3 ingredients. So yeah, you can definitely find ones that don't. Almond milks are full of oxalates. All right. The famous brands seem to be seed oils, but that's here in my country. Oh, Oatly brand. Yeah, so I guess it depends on the brand. I mean, I would just look and see the different brands and what the ingredients are. But like I said, worst case scenario, you can get, there's like little machines where you can make your own plant-based milk. You can use cashews, you can make cashew milk, you can use almonds, whatever you prefer to use. You can use oats, whatever. And you usually just like blend it with water, and I usually throw in like a date or something like that, and it just makes it for you. Yeah. So post Finistride, do you not eat almonds because of oxalates? I'm assuming that's so. But anyways, earlier today I started off at 1 o'clock. What did I have? I had a melon and some cherries. No, a melon, and then I had plums, and then I had cherries, and then I'm having the smoothie, and then I'm gonna go to dinner later. So anyone just tuning in? I'm just doing a little hello here, having my smoothie, having my afternoon smoothie. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, how everyone's doing. I had, okay, here's Thunder Scorpion. Why do you no longer take the 3-in-1 protein powder? Oh yeah, I used to take this Green Pro C. It's a protein powder that Marcus Roscrans sells on his website. I think it's a really high quality product. Why do I not take it? That's a good question. I don't really have a good answer. I just had ordered it for a while, and then one day I just ran out, and then I just never ordered it again. I kind of thought that I didn't really need it. Like it wasn't really necessary for me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to take it. I am not recommending it. I just didn't really want to spend the money on it, and I just figured I was probably getting a lot of nutrition out of the food I was eating. Was I doing any better when I was taking it? I couldn't really tell a difference. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again sometime and see like, oh yeah, I do feel better when I take it. It's hard to tell. But I just basically ran out of it, and for whatever reason didn't order it again. Didn't order it again. You could always try it out though. Derek says oxalates aren't a problem. Yeah, that's like a whole thing up for debate, and I don't even have an opinion personally. I don't worry about it, but yeah, that's a whole thing. I don't know. For me, it's not a problem. Post-Finish syndrome, will you consider TRT in the future? I mean, I would never say never. I don't plan on it, but I have no clue. To be honest, I don't know. I don't think at this time, no, but I kind of prefer to go more all natural if possible. So I don't know, unless there's some sort of reason that I need it, then I may, but at this point, no. Small amounts of oxalate shouldn't be an issue, but some high sugar YouTubers recommend pounding down raw spinach, which is terrible advice. Yeah, I definitely don't pound down a lot of raw spinach. Sometimes I put that in my smoothie, but not typically. Yeah, I'm not a huge spinach fan personally. Thunder Scorpion thumbs up, sounds good. Post-Finistride green leaves are not for human consumption. Yep, I sometimes have tender leafy greens, but you know, like in a salad. But I definitely don't overdo it. Green leaves are awesome. Oh, okay, everyone has a different opinion. I don't think you'll ever need TRT. Hopefully not. I mean, yeah, we'll just see what happens in the future. Thunder Scorpion, okay, cool deal. Post-Finistride syndrome. Number 1 enjoys green leaves. People love the bacon bits and the dressing on top of the green leaves. Yeah, I do. Well, when I make a salad, I use the more easy to digest leafy greens, the baby leaves, and then yeah, I put like cucumbers and just different stuff on there. But I try to avoid the bacon bits for sure. Yeah. Oh, if you cook the leafy greens to death for added volume, then it's no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be a little more into eating like kale and stuff like that, but not really anymore so much. So yeah, does anyone else have any questions, any comments, anything they want to say? Let me know. You should try cooked bananas in a small amount of salted butter drenched in maple syrup. That's a killer combo. Try cooked bananas in small amount of salted butter drenched in maple syrup. I've never considered that before. Maybe I'll have to try that. That's like, what is that? Banana, what is that called? Like Bananas Foster? There's some dessert where they like flame the bananas and add sugar to it or something, but that kind of reminds me of that. Okay, so Tina did a message, but it was retracted. I don't know what that was. And then Ogden4 says, how did you get inspired to do this diet in the first place? How did you find out about it? So I got inspired about 12 years ago to check out more of a plant-based lifestyle. And the reason why is because I saw Forks Over Knives and some other documentaries, and I was interested in long-term health. So that's how I found out about it, through some documentaries. And that kind of inspired me to check it out. And I watched those, and I switched my diet to more plant-based, more fruit-based, and got more fit. And things seemed to work better. Everything seemed to work better once I did that. Derek O'Hara, 8 years vegetarian, best decision I ever made. Fantastic. Yeah. Ogden4, I'll watch that doc. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen that, I recommend it. That's a great documentary. I think it was on, at the time, it was on Netflix. Does anybody else have any other questions, comments, anything they want to say? Chime in, let me know. Oh, okay, yeah. So Derek O'Hara, have you watched the documentary Game Changers? I have watched that, and I'll tell you something kind of crazy. One of the people involved in that movie, one of the people that was majorly involved in that movie, lives probably a couple miles from me. And he wasn't someone that was actually in the movie, but he was behind the scenes. He was one of the scientists. And I went to see that movie in the theater, and he was there, actually. So before it came out, when it first came out, they had a screening in the town I live in, and we went and saw it, a bunch of people. There used to be this, this plant-based running group, and we used to run on Sunday mornings, and sometimes he would run with us. So that whole plant-based running group went to see that Game Changers movie when it came out in the theater. And of course, I've seen it again since, but it's a good documentary. Duke, do you count calories? I do not count calories. I sometimes count calories for fun to post a YouTube video, because people always ask how many calories I eat. So, but I don't count them regularly, like I don't feel I need to, but so I know how many calories I eat. I eat between 2,500 and 3,500 a day, depending on the day, depending on how active I am, depending on how hungry I am. Typically, it's like 3,000 or a little more than 3,000, like 3,000 to 3,500. So if you go to my What I Eat playlist on my YouTube channel, I have a lot of videos. I talk about things like how much protein on a plant-based diet, things like that. And on those videos, I do a breakdown of the macros and the calories. So I have that, and it's usually, but yeah, to answer your question, 2,500 to 3,500. I'll stay on here a few more minutes to see if anyone wants to chime in. Let me know. Ask me anything. Let me know how everything's going. What kind of Ogden Ford, did you notice a change in your mental health when you started this diet? I don't know if I noticed and changed my mental health or not. It's been so long now that it's hard to say. There was other changes for sure, but as far as my mental health, I'm not sure if I did. I've always been pretty positive. Post-Finish syndrome. Are you going to Skeleton City or are you maintaining your current size? No, I'm not going to Skeleton City. This is just a maintenance plan for me. But what I do for a lot of people is, it would be a weight loss plan. If they're looking to change their diet and eat healthier, if you like me, that people can lose weight. But if I was trying to go to Skeleton City and lose weight, then I would just remove like the fat, So like I wouldn't put any peanut butter in my smoothie and I wouldn't put any avocado on my salad. That's what I would do. Freddie Kip, are you concerned about your A1C with all the sugar you consume? No, I'm not concerned about that. I used to get my blood work done regularly, but it's been a long time because there is no reason for me to keep getting it checked. But yeah, that's not a concern. As long as you're not eating a whole bunch of processed food and a whole bunch of like too much fatty foods, like a lot, then the A1C shouldn't be a problem eating the food that I eat, because it's most of the sugar I eat, first of all, is in the form of plant foods, like whole plant foods, like fruit. So that shouldn't be a problem. To me, basically, if the animals in nature eat, we can eat it. To me, basically, Tina, hi there. To me, basically, if the animals in nature eat, we can eat it. I don't know exactly what you mean. Basically, if the animals in nature eat it, like if the animals eat something that we can eat it, sure, yeah. I mean, I guess that depending on what it is, but. All right. Does anyone else have anything else they wanted to mention or chime in on? Let me know. Took me about 30 minutes to have that smoothie. Post-Finish syndrome. Eat meat on occasion, pound down fruit and carbs, otherwise thrive. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. All right, well, if that's it for now, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you give a thumbs up on the video. Check out some of my other videos. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for tuning in. And yep, enjoy your day. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Stay big. Stay swole. All right. All right, thanks. Stay juicy. There you go. Talk to you guys later.